Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Two news stories. Firstly, it seems that Ethiopian PM Abiy is going to visit the Somali region of Ethiopia. Uh, Strong message he will deliver. Preparations underway. He will address a military gathering, reportedly. Secondly, Getachew, the Tigray interim government uh, president, the man is using vehicles with Addis Ababa registration plates, vehicles of federal government. Several viewers shared, not several, two viewers sent some pictures showing Getachew Reda's vehicle plates. Uh, Meanwhile, TPLF questioned federal government too regarding the implementation of Pretoria. TPLF is accusing the federal government of creating divisions in Tigray. Let's start from the Somali region, viewers, which is the hub of Ethiopian military activities these days. Ethiopian military's Eastern Command has been relocated to Gode, Somali region. Top military officials are visiting Somali region. Birhanu Jula has visited Somali region twice in the last 2 weeks. Lieutenant General Mohammed Sima is permanently based in Somali region now, reportedly. But what Redasse visited Somali region yesterday. Former chief of intelligence agency and now deputy prime minister Temesgen Tirone also visited the Somali region last week. New military reinforcements arriving in Somali region, new military bases being established, new shipments of weapons being seen on their way towards Somali region. Ethiopian troops, Ethiopian military armaments entering Somalia too from Somali region. It seems that thousands of Ethiopian troops who will have to leave Somalia in coming months won't just go away from Ethiopia-Somalia border, and they'll be redeployed to Ethiopia side of the border or to Somalia side of the border. The Ethiopian troops are in Somalia too, in southwest state, in Jubaland. So Atmos, Ethiopian troops, part of Atmos, I think won't return to Ethiopia. They'll be positioned on the border. Jula gave some warnings on Thursday when he addressed the founding ceremony of Eastern Command in Jigjiga. He talked about irredentist ambitions of Somalia's government. He talked about 1977 war, that back then foreign forces fueled the war, and that those foreign forces abandoned Somalia after the breakout of war, and he warned that repeat of history should be avoided. Mustafa Umar, Somali region president, spoke to on Thursday, and he also warned Somalia, saying that Siad Barre's forces were humiliated and defeated. Same will happen now if someone tried to destabilize the eastern part of Ethiopia. PM Abiy is due to visit Somali region in coming hours, reportedly. Preparations are underway. We have received information from the Somali region that the regional officials, military officials have been told to be fully prepared if Abiy could visit Somali region. He will attend the ceremonies ongoing about the founding of Eastern Command, I think. If he visits Somali region, he will deliver a speech, a policy speech, I would say. He will issue a warning, a stern warning to Somalia, to Egypt. Let's see what happens so far. What we have been able to confirm is that preparations are underway in Somali region to welcome Ethiopian PM Abiy. He is returning. He's returned from China. He attended China-Africa summit there. Few hours ago, he was on his way back to Ethiopia, reportedly. So let's see what happens. Secondly, was Getachew, is he protected by the federal government of Ethiopia? By the way, he is backed by the federal government of Ethiopia. He's backing a federal government. Everyone knows. Getachew, Sadkan are playing very openly, criticizing TPLF, trying to weaken TPLF, trying to form and strengthen their own TPLF group. They are backing a federal government. Backing in terms of resources, backing in terms of logistical support. The vehicles being used by Getachew for his visits across Tigray have Addis Ababa registration plates reportedly. It means federal government provided these vehicles to Getachew government. Question is, did federal government provide vehicles to other regional presidents too or not? Getachew's security, is it also being taken over by federal forces? Don't know, but Getachew's convoy is using federal government provided vehicles. Why? Because Getachew could be in danger. The way Getachew led TPLF and the TPLF wings are confronting each other, anything can happen. Federal government won't like to lose its asset in Tigray. So federal government seems to be protecting Getachew. Meanwhile, a TPLF Debrecen wing is directly accusing the federal government of Ethiopia. TPLF said on a Friday that federal government is creating divisions in Tigray. The federal government is not interested in implementing Pretoria deal. Is federal government really creating divisions in Tigray? Yes, everyone knows that federal government is backing Getachew. Getachew is no more part of TPLF, the Debrecen wing, but federal government wants Getachew and Sadkan to be in power to build and strengthen new TPLF. They don't want, federal government does not want the Debrecen-led TPLF to be in power. And the Debrecen-led TPLF refused to abide by some instruction of the federal government. Federal government asked Debrecen to postpone the holding of Congress. It did not. Federal government asked Debrecen TPLF wing that Getachew should not be expelled. The party should not cross red lines, but red lines were crossed. Party held a Congress. Getachew others were expelled from the party. Federal government definitely not on good terms with TPLF Debrecen wing. It is creating divisions in Tigray. It does not want TPLF to be fully in power in Tigray. If it happens, again TPLF could challenge federal government's authority. Let's see. So far, Getachew is being backed by federal government. Getachew is showing his political muscle. Wherever he's going, he's being warmly welcomed. He's pulling crowd for his public mobilization campaigns. If he manages to strengthen his TPLF group, he'll get more federal government backing against TPLF Debrecen wing.